All right, folks, we're on to Transformers 3 from the year 2011. This one is called
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Dark of the Moon.
Is it really?
No, I mean, it's called Dark of the Moon, yes.
Who wants to hear some Quora questions really quick? Is Robert Downey Jr. really as conservative as some fans seem to think? Why or why not? What can a computer with 64 gigs of RAM do that one with 16 gigs can't? Oh, sorry. I got distracted by my email. Do you ever look at Quora?
I get Quora emails, and they're always like hyper-specific to a creepy way.
Is Naruto the strongest Hokage?
Like, when I was obsessively doing intermittent fasting and like keto shit or whatever, I would get all these Quora things about that. But then I started getting Quora things about like Korea specifically and Seoul.
Man, my Quora is like fucking nerdy. Why is SSD
I actually don't get them
not
anymore.
Widely used, especially in school computers? Why exactly was Thanos a better fighter than Thor in the MCU?
All right, silence, nerd. We gotta press play. It's called Dark of the Moon, which I don't remember if there's a reason why they say Dark of the Moon, because it immediately makes you think of what? Dark Side of the Moon, right?
Do they use any Pink Floyd music?
Yeah, but it's not called Dark Side of the Moon. It's literally called Dark of the Moon. So it makes me... Anyway, we'll find out. We're on the 5-second mark as per usual. Press play on 3 if you give a fuck. 1, 2, 3. There are stars falling from the sky, and they are now forming the Paramount logo around that mountain peak, and there's kind of robot electronic glitchy noise, and now we're rising up into outer space.
In the year 2000.
See, here we go. Check it off. Optimus Prime is narrating it from the beginning again. I think he bookends every movie.
And the Decepticons. I wish I could do a fucking Optimus Prime voice.
They, I believe this is their, like, home planet, whatever it's called. Their Transformer land.
I don't know the name of their land. I feel like I should.
I mean, I think he might have even just said it, or they're about to say it soon. They're using like conventional like shells, like bullets. Whatever. Ooh, look at the missile formation. Now we're on Earth. I thought about like, now we're on the moon. This is what I want to see. Moon time. I thought about, would it be funnier to just every week release a commentary, or just release all 5 commentaries as one like 12-hour long track? I mean, that would be more ridiculous, but I think that would make it less and less likely that anyone would download it. So I'm probably going to break them up. Here we go, man. This is the shit I wanted to see. The fake... Look at this JFK...
That's JFK.
CGI shit.
That's the real JFK.
Yeah, he's the star of the movie.
He's still alive.
But look at that. Look at the difference. Look at that. He looks like a fucking Autobot himself.
That's because he is. America's last gunslinger.
Fuck the Kennedys forever. I hate all of them.
Wouldn't the world have been a better place had the brother won that election?
No.
It probably would have been.
I don't know.
I don't really know. I don't know.
They were just like the Obamas of their day, man. They were fucking full of horse shit. You think JFK wasn't like about to stop the fucking war? That's not why he was killed. And also this idea that JFK gets all this credit for us landing on the moon just because he said, I promise we'll land on the moon before the decade's over. It's not like he's a fucking scientist. It's just some guy saying what would be cool if it happened.
Well, yes and no.
No, he's no.
I mean, a big part of it was just like the Cold War, obviously, and having to beat the Russians to it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like this movie itself right here is trying to make a connection between Kennedy and landing on the moon. They're fucking like
that moment.
Top secret.
That moment was one of the last times that magic truly existed in the world. Everyone connected over
I'm
it.
all about landing on the moon, man. I'm just saying fuck the Kennedys, their whole dynasty. You know how JFK got elected, right?
This is where you find out that Armageddon is timed in all these movies, right?
Armageddon, also a Michael Bay film.
Prequel to Transformers.
Apparently.
I don't know how JFK got elected. He was
I
pretty
mean,
on TV.
a big part of it was his...
He was pretty on TV, right?
No. Well,
he was prettier than Nixon on TV.
That was the big thing, but like... They won Illinois by like literally... Like his father had all kinds of fucking... I don't know, I guess mafia ties, just straight up. And they went to the polling places and literally like beat people up and shit.
God, why does the team Blue do stuff like that now?
And they just did like
that's better than knocking on doors.
And they just did like classically corrupt Chicago shit of like just tossing out, ballots and stuff.
Bernie should have taken notes.
Yeah. All right, so this is the moon.
They found an X-wing.
This is the moon landing reimagined. And they're like, oh shit, how didn't we see this giant spacecraft before?
The moon landing was filmed in Nevada.
By Stanley Kubrick.
Why'd they choose Stanley Kubrick to do it? Wasn't there better directors at the time?
You need to fucking take those words out of your mouth right now.
I can think of at least 10 better directors from the 70s. Ron Howard.
Dang.
He wasn't even directing movies.
I know, that's what I'm saying. First swing and a miss.
Kurosawa.
Okay, maybe that.
That's like the only one that might be better.
No, I mean the reason, I guarantee the reason that whole conspiracy started, it's pretty obvious. It's because he directed 2001, which is all a bunch of space shit that looked pretty realistic.
A funny thing from my life, my high school information technology teacher, who I really liked, Mr. Butler, he was an extra in Space Odyssey 2001.
Damn.
And I thought that was the coolest fucking thing.
Was he in an ape suit?
Because
there's not a lot of like extras in that movie.
Yep. Yes.
Are you just saying that?
Actually, I'm not sure. I need to go back and look at the movie. I just know that.
Don't lie to me, motherfucker.
No. I mean, I don't know.
I'm curious what kind of extra, but I mean, it would be super badass if he was one of those fucking apes.
I don't think he was in an ape suit, to be honest. Now I need to find out.
I mean, there's a crew, of course, but like eventually the movie gets whittled down to like, just, the one dude.
Sure he's just part of the crew.
Maybe I got to rewatch that movie. I don't really remember like
It's been a
tons
while-
of acting roles.
It's been a while since I've seen it. The last time I saw it was in a planetarium, and it was really cool.
This is Spock, Leonard Nimoy.
He's a prime. It was very cool to watch Space Odyssey 2001 in a planetarium.
That sounds cool, yeah.
Recommend it if you get the chance. Is there a planetarium in Seoul? There must be.
There is. It's right outside the big science museum.
Have you been to it?
No, I walked by it.
I've never been to the big science museum.
Here's
New Girl?
Yeah, replacement girl, who is a literal Victoria's Secret model.
That other girl in the second movie was a Victoria's Secret model.
I think I said that, but I don't know.
I think she was.
I don't know if I mean, they all looked like they could have been. Is that their subtle way of saying this is the new girlfriend? Like, look how there's no explanation. That's like,
how much time has passed? Enough for him to get over this girl that he spent
not much. I think they really unceremoniously just kicked out Megan Fox, and like, it's very purposeful. Like, because I just made the connection to the first movie when she says to the Chad jock guy, "I'm so not your bunny," and that first thing the new girl says is, "Here's your new lucky bunny." Like, there's no accident, man. It sounds like I care because I'm jacked up on caffeine right now, but I'm just noticing that this was the way they said fuck off to Megan Fox. The president gave you a hero medal. You know, those hero medals.
I have a hero medal.
They call them hero medals. Wait, shit, was that Obama? I didn't even see. Fuck. We're recording this. I can't break continuity and rewind. Doesn't matter. God damn. This movie sucks. Shia LaBeouf does look much more Chad-like now, though, because he's got his hero medal and his hair is combed properly or something. POTUS. Oh, but he's still a goofball. Oh, his parents are like wacky retirees now who travel the country in an RV. I've always wanted an RV. Oh, it's the horny SpongeBob robot.
Why does he have it? That was Megan's pet.
Because, man, in the divorce, he got it. He's a little pervert, this humping robot. Oh God, they're still doing that device. We're not at the saying the. Oh no, this is the SpongeBob robot. They both look the same.
This is killing me. I can't handle there not being continuity to what happened to Megan Fox. I don't care that he has a new girlfriend, but I want closure.
I warned you, man. You're not going to get it. That's the whole point. Oh, did you just see that?
I'm Googling it now.
No, but did you see in the background?
No.
He's watching Star Trek, and it showed Spock.
Oh, it showed Spock?
Yeah. You are pets, though.
Okay, I found a nice continuity article. This will clear things up for me.
Here's the wacky parents. He's so embarrassed.
Is this movie called The Age of Extinction?
No, that's the next one.
Dark of the Moon.
That's the fourth one.
Age of the Extinction is going to have the Dinobots, I bet.
Yeah, it does. Oh man, when those dinosaurs come out, it's fucking hilarious. I think. See, the thing is I can't remember what I've seen and what I've just heard because I've listened to those podcasts making fun of the movies like multiple times. So that's where the plot lines are all burned into my head from listening to those. Okay, so they live in Washington, D.C. now, or he does.
I hate this. I hate not knowing. Like, is that...
He's off on his missions.
That's an awesome car.
Mom loves swearing. Optimus Prime is telling us what's going on. Why? Why would you care? There's another big actor that's in this movie that I haven't spoiled for you yet, so maybe it'll be a pleasant surprise.
Oh, I already know Leonardo DiCaprio's in this movie. Is it William Shatner?
Let's wait and see.
I can't remember if William Shatner and Nimoy like ended up hating each other. Did that happen? Did I make that up?
I think William Shatner is kind of a notorious dickhead.
Man,
so
I love his jazz album.
Which one? He probably has more than one.
The only one I've heard.
The one I just remember he does Common People.
That's the one. The Common People song he did was fucking great.
It just makes me want to hear the original Common People when I hear it, but yeah. He was one of those guys that became like an annoying, like, oh, it's that guy from Mad Men. The guy who hangs himself in Mad Men. Spoiler alert.
Way to go. I was going to finish that series one day. I've never finished Mad Men.
Sorry.
It makes me sad.
The British guy hangs himself.
I don't care. Spoilers don't bother me all that much.
I know. Or actually, I remember now because you've said it before. Now they're in Russia.
I think people worrying about spoilers limits free speech too much. I've been told to shut up about 40-year-old movies before.
Well, that's absurd. And also, I think I misidentified that British guy. That's not the guy I thought it was at all. That's not the guy from Mad Men.
Ooh. Right.
But from that one angle, it looked like him. Oh, they're in Chernobyl. I see.
I've always wanted to go there.
Wait, maybe that is him. Jared, what's his name? Jared something? I can't tell. No, that's not him. That's not him. What? Why is this military grunt in Chernobyl like he's some sort of scientist? Oh, because it's a dumb movie. That's why. You know what would make this movie better? Nicolas Cage. I feel like you could say that about most movies, though, but I'll go ahead and say it now about this one.
The best actor of
I
our
would
lifetime.
I would love to see Nick Cage just screaming at a CGI
I
robot.
kind of want to watch his new movie, Jiu-Jitsu.
There's a movie called Jiu-Jitsu with Nick Cage.
Yeah, it just came out.
I'll definitely check
I've
that
heard
out.
that it's a very good bad movie.
That sounds amazing. Did you ever see I think it was just called Mom and Dad?
No, I didn't see it.
Do you know what it is though?
No, I haven't even heard of it.
It's maybe just a couple years old. It's still pretty recent, but it's Nick Cage and Selma Blair weirdly playing a mom and dad couple, even though she's like 20 years younger than him. But the whole premise is basically, what is it? There's some sort of mind virus takes over that makes all the parents like in the world or wherever they are, like in the vicinity, want to kill their children like more than anything else in life.
Well, that makes sense.
And so Nick Cage is like this psychotic father who's desperately trying to kill his own children. Like without Nick Cage, it would have been like probably not even worth watching, but the fact that Nick Cage is in it, it was worth watching at least once.
I figured you would say something about my phone charger.
Oh, nice.
It's the fucking port broke, so I had to get a wireless charger so I can charge my phone.
You're from the future.
Feels that way. Wireless chargers are really cheap now, folks. You can buy them for $5 off of the internet. If the port on your phone breaks, you have to figure out a way to charge it, and it happens to have wireless charging capabilities.
Wireless charging companies, we're waiting for a sponsorship.
Sure, Samsung, if you want to sponsor me, because I bought one of your wireless chargers. Because, well, there's a lot of Samsung shit in Korea.
It's just even funnier to they like, hey, major conglomerates who would probably never, ever, 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 ever hear of our podcast. Are you listening to our even more obscure movie commentary episode?
Please, Samsung.
Hook us up.
I mean, there's nothing more impressive than being a Samsung employee in Korea. If you want us to rename our podcast to Heat Death of the Samsung Universe, we'll do it.
Oh, look, he's going to try to suck up to this Japanese guy. It's pretty embarrassing. So this is a whole montage of him like doing job interviews because he's unemployed for some reason. And he's trying way too hard to get a job. See, that's bad. That guy's nodding his head. Yes, I am an Asian Colonel Sanders. Oh, man, I can just... You know when like dialogue or writing is like so bad in a movie, you can just picture the person writing it, but with like a really satisfied, smug look on their face? That's like mostly what I picture when I hear the dialogue in these movies.
No, there's probably some writer who went and watched this movie later and thought, God damn it, they changed.
There's my
fucking
man,
everything."
Malkovich.
Who's that?
Malkovich?
Yeah,
Malkovich.
Never heard of him.
Malkovich.
Never heard of him.
Malkovich. I love John Malkovich. Even in the dumbest movie, I'm always happy to see him, including this movie.
These movies.
He's a really great asshole in this movie. Actually, he's usually an asshole in most movies.
These movies.
Look at the picture of himself behind him with the fucking like karate
awesome,
gi
yeah.
on. And he has a bonsai tree behind him as well.
I wish I had a picture of me in a karate gi.
Yeah, two of them. There's two.
Yeah.
That's the funniest detail I've seen yet. We've watched. Oh man, it feels like we've watched 7 of these movies.
Do you
but
think
it's
that
only
was
been 2.
Malkovich's idea?
I'd like to think so, but probably not. Unfortunately,
imagine Paul Anderson had directed this movie.
Now he's just showing it to him up close. Tuileries. Do you ever hear of the movie called Color Me Kubrick?
No.
It's starring John Malkovich, and it's based on a real life story about this British guy who so like Kubrick moved to England like way back when, like probably in the 70s or something, and he never came back to America because he fucking hated America with good reason. But there was this just weirdo eccentric con man guy in England who went around telling people that he was Stanley Kubrick as a way of like just like scamming people out of money. And they made a whole movie about it. Start with John Malkovich playing that guy. The movie is fine. Just like the story, the fact that it's a true story is kind of amusing as hell. He ended up getting in a lot of trouble, like legal trouble, because he was just like scamming people out of money. Being
Why the
like,
hell isn't the Sam? Sorry. I just had this thought, like, why the hell is he looking for a job? Why doesn't he have like a government job?
That's what I was trying to say during the whole montage of him interviewing.
Understand.
Yeah, he saved the world by being the robot alien whisperer.
Can't like some fucking Transformers just like, turn into an ATM machine for him? Or turn into a Mountain Dew machine that spits out Mountain Dew. Sure, they could turn into like.
Because I think Wait, no, hang on.
Ooh,
in the second movie, he was just a college student. But, like, you'd think by this movie, he would just be given, like, a cush, like, government job.
The cars have gotten nicer.
Okay, so this movie is 2011, I believe. Yes. There's Frances McDormand, another star power tour de force. I love Frances McDormand. It's too bad she's doing this dumb movie, but whatever. Good on her. She's probably got millions of dollars from it. There's a drone. See, this is Obama's America. They're walking past a bunch of drones. Are they doing training sequences with Bumblebee?
Of course. I mean, like, why the fuck isn't Sam working here? Bumblebee has a job. Does Bumblebee not get paid? Why does Sam gotta work so hard? I feel bad for Sam. Sam lost his high school girlfriend. I mean, you always break up with your high school girlfriend and date a Victoria's Secret model. Same thing happened to me. But
look at this shit. Look at this. This is when the robot shit gets out of control with like facial hair and like human characteristics. Did you just see that old one?
Yeah.
He's supposed to be old. It's
He's
like
the scientist robot.
Robots age and bald and start to look like grandfathers.
Yeah. Duh.
Or
they're not robots. They're carbon-based life forms.
Are they carbon-based?
I don't know.
I think they're transformium-based, which is what we're going to find out later.
They're made out of material, so I assume they're... Oh, shit. Pizza's here.
All right. I'll move all this stuff out of the way. Buzz Aldrin probably got paid $100,000 to look up at the ceiling and smile and say, "It's an honor to meet you, Optimus."
Are you saying that?
Huh?
Were you repeating lines?
A little bit, yeah. Not for word, but yeah, Buzz Aldrin just showed up and said he saluted Optimus Prime and said, "It's an honor to meet you, sir." And now he's gone from the movie.
Is that his whole bit in the movie?
Oh no, there he is. He's just still standing there like an old man standing there in a suit. I think I've made enough room over here. If you want to bring it over. Optimus Prime just... Oh shit, it's Milwaukee. This is the art museum in Milwaukee. It's a cool building. Look at it.
Oh, that is cool.
I've been there a bunch of times. It has these wings that open up during the daytime.
And all the women in Milwaukee look like that. Right?
And at night, it closes down. Holy shit, I didn't know this was in this movie. I've been here. I've stood right where Sam Witwicky is standing right now.
Like every woman in Milwaukee is a supermodel? That's what I'm gathering from this scene in Milwaukee.
Yeah, man. Every time I went to the art museum in Milwaukee, I got laid so wonderfully by a Victoria's Secret model.
That's cool. Why do you leave?
Yeah, sorry I kept the secret all to myself.
Who's that handsome guy?
Oh, I'm embarrassed that I know his name immediately for some reason. Patrick Dempsey. He was like a TV actor guy, and now he's just like some car fetishist who's about to... He's about to compare cars to women in a very clumsy, obvious way. Oh, I see. He's supposed to be jealous of this guy. It's easy to manage a country. Try managing a priceless work of art. Look at the curves as the camera pans up from the lingerie model's body. Oh, so this guy's supposed to be a rags to riches motherfucker, huh?
Bootstraps. He's a man with bootstraps.
Look how many pictures he has of himself with his girlfriend.
Is the pizza okay?
It's really good.
I ordered a pizza podcast. A pizza. She's taller than him.
Yeah, because he's an actor. And she's a supermodel or whatever. Or at least a model of some sort.
She's okay.
She is no Megan Fox. I'm now like a Megan Fox loyalist because I've watched the first two movies. And she's from Tennessee.
It really does make me like her more.
That looked like some improv Shia LaBeouf just kicking the shit out of the car.
He's going to be a bad guy, isn't he?
I believe so. I also don't know why they're in Milwaukee. I lost the thread on that. But I'm glad they are. It was kind of cool to see that museum. You know the painter Francis Bacon?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I do.
Speaking of Batman, the first Tim Burton Batman, it's the painting, you know, that Jack Nicholson's Joker says, no, don't vandalize that one. It's like the screaming Pope or whatever.
Yeah.
I saw that painting and like the complete works of Francis Bacon in that museum back in the day. It was pretty cool. And then right after that, the same day, me and my friends went down to Chicago and saw Inland Empire, and David Lynch himself was there introducing the movie.
Oh, that's amazing.
And he read a really weird poem called The Spider, which was about like 5 lines long. And that was the only thing he said about the movie. He's like, this is called The Spider. And they were selling his brand of coffee at the concession stand.
I've had his brand of coffee. My ex was a super diehard Lynch fan, and the moment he released his brand of coffee, she bought his brand of coffee.
I had a cup of it while I watched Inland Empire, and I was so stoned out of my mind that it was like a really, really tense movie viewing experience. Even though I'm not sure how I feel about Inland Empire, I still haven't rewatched it since then.
The only famous director that I've seen introduce a movie that I was attending was Quentin Tarantino.
That's up there, man.
And, well, he's no David Lynch.
I mean, in terms of fame, I would say Quentin Tarantino is probably more famous to the average person, at least.
But he wasn't introducing one of his own movies. I was at a premiere showing for Battle Royale 2 in Baltimore.
Oh, nice. I've still never seen those movies. I want to.
And I love the first one. Actually, I have to see if it's on my bookshelf. The first novel, because they're based on like a novel that would later became a manga, then became a movie. The first novel is amazing, and I highly recommend reading it. It's not like long; it's only like 150 pages or something. It's like a short story, novella, I guess, in between a novel and a short story novella, right?
Yeah,
I love it.
I've been meaning to watch Battle Royale for like 10 years, and I've somehow still never gotten around to it. I think like most of the time I've remembered I want to watch it is when like Haewon's around, and she's like, ew, I don't want to watch that movie.
It's one of my all-time favorite movies. Which is
and I always say, but Haewon, you like the Hunger Games movies. It's basically the same thing.
How I ended up at the Battle Royale 2 premiere, which was in Baltimore, of all places. American premiere, obviously, not like the Japanese premiere. Or the Japanese premiere, that would have been silly.
Whoa, it's a flying one. I mean, I guess a lot of them fly. It has wings. The fuck? So what we were talking over, which is totally fine. We should talk over a lot of this shit.
I just noticed Paul Chun was in that picture.
Who?
The Korean American actor from Community, who's that's his name, right?
It's not Paul.
What's his name?
Now you made me forget because I'm thinking of the name Paul. I know he's in this movie. He actually has a really homophobic role in this movie.
Of course he does. I like that guy.
Ken,
right? Ken Kim.
No, it's not Kim.
Kim Park.
Maybe Park. No, Ken Jeong.
Yeah, that's right. God, I hate this song. There he is.
Yeah. And there's Andy Daly, one of the funniest people on earth, actually. He always plays like these kind of befuddled nerd characters in movies. But as a podcast personality, he's fucking amazing. He does some of the best like character work I've ever heard in my life on podcasts. Just like these insane, fucked up, dark, hilarious characters. Andy Daly rules. Did you ever watch Shia
LaBeouf's character is really sad about dating a supermodel. Did I ever watch what?
There was a show that Andy Daly, the guy I was talking about, the guy who was behind Ken Jeong there, called Review, where he reviews like experiences that people request. Like, I've always wondered what it's like to get divorced. So he actually like divorces his wife, like for the sake of the show.
That's awesome.
You don't know about this show? Oh, fuck, man. It's amazing. You have to see it. You really got to see it. And he's the star of it. It's so good. Like it's basically the premise of a guy who like will do anything he's asked for like TV ratings, basically. And that's even kind of like putting it too simply, I guess, but it was like around the same time as like Nathan For You. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, I did.
I'm surprised you don't know Review then, because it was like they were both at like the same time and both on like Comedy Central. In any case, Tweeter. Yeah, this guy is one of the funniest people on earth.
He's drinking Korean milk.
Not Ken Jeong, Andy Daly. Ken Jeong kind of sucks, actually.
I like him. What's wrong with Kim Jong?
His whole fucking life is based on the Hangover movies. He's just like, I'm the wacky pervert. Like, that's his whole persona. He's got nothing else.
I base him on Community. He's good.
He's the wacky pervert in Community, too. He's just one note. He's one note.
Oh. When I've seen him in interviews, I think he's okay. I mean,
he's fine. I don't hate him. I came to realize that like he basically only can play one character, it seems. And it's all based on the he became known through those fucking Hangover movies. Like look what's about to happen. He's just, I'm the wacky pervert. Deep Wang. He's fine. I mean, I've laughed at him for sure. I'm not trying to say he's not funny.
I've never seen The Hangover.
I think maybe he's just typecast really badly and he can't get out of it. In the Hangover movies, he's the same thing. He's just like, I'm crazy as fuck. I do all the drugs and do all the sex things. Which is like funny to an extent, but when like it seems like
he's me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't like about him. He reminds me too much of you fucking asshole.
He's a Korean American.
Here comes
and I'm an American.
Here comes Michael Bay's progressive politics about homosexuality.
Wait. Isn't Malkovich like the CEO of this company? Is it okay for...
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Like, why the fuck is that happening? Dark Side of the Moon. He just said it. So why is... I really think they call it Dark of the Moon because they didn't want to pay Pink Floyd or something.
Probably.
See, all right. They do the same exact thing in Bad Boys.
Oh, I see.
Bad Boys 2.
He can talk to the CEO that way because he's the vice president of a department, which is probably like high enough.
I still don't think you can talk to your boss
Well,
like that.
no, I think it comes down to like it's a high enough to position to where you're probably doing shit that actually...
Like he has dirt on the CEO or something.
Yeah, something like that, or like you end up in that position because like I guess you make the company money or you're fucking like valuable, and even though your personality sucks, the CEO's like, well, fucking hate that guy, but
Still,
god damn, he makes me a lot of money.
Still, like the Ken Jeong like improv was just too extreme for that scene. I feel like just like this is too fucking extreme. But I'd rather have Too Extreme than the fucking boringness of the second movie.
Yes.
So he's about to just start shooting at a fucking like pterodactyl robot in this office that's all windows, but no one seems to notice. And I'm pretty sure we don't see Ken Jeong after this.
Aww.
Get legal. That might be the most quotable funny line of the whole thing so far. Yes, people, a workmate died, but looking out the window won't bring him back.
I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos said the exact same thing. About
I think I might title our whole Transformers episode.
I mean, you heard about the employees dying in Amazon warehouses, right? And how like the management was basically sitting memos saying, "Look, if an employee dies on work, the workers are not allowed to think about it. They're not allowed to go home. They have to just keep working."
Jesus, no, I didn't hear
There was all
about
these
that.
articles about it, but yeah, that's the general policy because people have died at work at the Amazon factories, and Bezos, basically straight from Bezos, is like, yeah, people fucking die. They work hard and they die. You ignore it and keep working.
I guess that mandate has probably been just upped these days since like they're not really doing anything to
They've made way more
protect
money
from But I'm saying like there was that whole thing where the guy tried to actually organize. And,
okay, that's not allowed at Amazon shops.
And like Amazon claims that they're following like the standard safety procedures.
I'm sure they do like a temporary temperature check when you come in.
Yeah, I remember the guy who got fired who was trying to like organize, and then just got fired, and then nobody thought about it anymore after that, except me for right now. He was saying like, yeah, like we're not even doing the 6 feet separation thing, like when we're like in our workstations. I think that guy actually got COVID too, if I'm remembering right. See, this is the dang state. This is the dang government. What we need is the good military with their good robots.
I don't understand why Sam is no longer part of the government. I mean, he was kind of like
because
the
government.
Did they all forget who the fuck he was?
The government treats military heroes as expendable.
No, it's because Bush left and Obama's taken over.
Yeah, this is all Obama.
And Obama.
Thanks, Obama. We got Transformers 3.
Feel like Sam had went through the right
channels,
education.
Yeah.
You know, the whole liberal thing of you got to be like yada yada yada.
No, but he did. He went to college.
Yeah, but he didn't go to like Harvard.
I don't know what college he was at in the last movie, but he's from the College of Hard Knocks, man. He's been like in the belly of a robot, literally. In fact, he just was just now, or something. Wait, was that car Bumblebee all along? No, it wasn't. Okay. Now they're just holding the door open for him? What did I miss? Oh, whatever. Toe rings?
Don't you wear toe rings? There you go.
Thanks.
It wasn't supposed to slide like that. Can't tell you guys what was sliding.
Think about it. Tweet at us. Heat Death Pod. I'm sorry, at Heat Death Pod.
I hope to receive tweets about this 3 years from now as someone actually listens to this.
Someone's like, I believe it slid down the beep. This has been censored for posterity.
After some weird event happens in the world to make the whole world think the Transformers movies are the most quintessential movies to watch.
They will be. It's going to be all that's left is cockroaches, Twinkies, and Transformers movies. after all the bombs fall.
Cockroaches scare me.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but I don't have the same, like, quite the same primal aversion to insects.
I
that
felt
some
real
people...
weird about the Megan Fox character disappearing. Bumblebee doesn't care about this. I thought Bumblebee was like more in love with her than Sam.
I already explained it to you, man. It's a fucking it's Steven Spielberg. Take it up with Spielberg. It's all Spielberg.
They could have handled it in some movie explanation. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I think what they realized, honestly, is we can save a little money, and Spielberg still gets to say "fuck you," and their real point was, you're not a real movie star, Megan Fox, which she really never was. Like, people remember her, but nobody thought she was a movie star.
That teacher movie was actually really good.
What teacher movie?
Oh, what the fuck was his name? I'll think of it in a second.
With Megan Fox?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie.
Teacher movie. So this is the Leonard Nimoy bot, Sentinel Prime. I believe Optimus is bringing him back to life with his magic hand Shockwave. Wait, Shockwave is another bot, I think. I love how this old robot is like, he's like having like a Vietnam flashback right now, and they're like, "You are safe. You are home, Sentinel." All right, prediction time. Do you think Leonard Nimoy bot is going to be good or evil?
Evil.
Damn.
But he's going to start out as good.
Yeah. He already is. Like, Optimus Prime is fucking schlobbing his robot knob right now. He's like his fucking hero. Oh, you know what's also really sad about this? This was the last thing Leonard Nimoy did before he died. And you told me you liked the Transformers animated movie.
Yeah.
That was the last role Orson Welles ever played. He played like the planet or whatever.
That's not sad.
It's a little sad. Another thing that's in line with that was the last thing Jimmy Stewart ever did was Fievel Goes West. He did some voiceover for that.
When I say teacher movie, I meant Jennifer's Body. Jennifer's Body is a fucking good movie.
Is it?
Have you seen it? It's fucking great, dude.
Is that like the roommate movie?
Oh. It's like a weird dark comedy movie.
Oh, it's dark comedy? Okay, then maybe then I haven't seen it. Because I think the last thing I saw Megan Fox do was like a really bad horror movie about like being roommates with like a crazy girl or something. But I might be imagining that as well. I don't know.
I highly recommend it. You should watch it at some point. I think
I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it. Okay, I'll watch Jennifer's Body, and you need to watch the entire review series. I forget which Coen brother Francis McDormand is married to. I want to say Ethan, but I don't know. I gotta just again say one more thing that the We Hate Movies guys brought up about these movies is that okay, Francis McDormand, John Turturro, John Goodman, and then also Steve Buscemi all end up being in this franchise at some point. Either
I love Steve.
Either as robots or as human beings. What famous directing duo do you associate all those actors with? I mean, I did just say their name.
Imagine how much better these movies would be had they been directed by the Coen brothers. I bet they could have elevated these scripts. I bet they would have sent the scripts back and been like, we need rewrites. Hard rewrites.
I think the only thing that a Transformers movie can do is bring someone down to their level. Like, it would be better, but like, even if we already imagined what if David Lynch did a Transformers movie, it would be better, but it would be bad for David Lynch. Like, same with the Coen brothers.
I mean, I agree with the Transformers. I actually think that comic book movies in general are very untapped to some degree. Like, I know there's a lot of comic movies where there's such just amazing graphic novels out there. And like, even like mainstream comic lines that are just incredible. But I feel like because of like how they have to be marketed as big blockbuster films, they could never do like what I would consider the really interesting stories.
Well, yeah.
No, most of them work better on TV anyways, which is where you get more of that.
Episodic stuff, yeah.
Where you get like Legion or something. Like my dream thing.
Because, I mean, the Watchmen movie fucking sucked.
The show was great, but I mean, the show's not based necessarily on
the movie sucked.
On the graphic novel, yeah, the movie sucked.
I used to always confuse Michael Bay with Zack Snyder at one point, like years ago. They're very different, like stylistically, but they have the same sort of like, I only eat red meat kind of like persona, you know?
Like me.
Just like you.
Just like me.
Just testosterone.
Oh, I love that guy, Alex Trudai. Is that his name?
Alan Tudyk.
Yeah,
his name sounds like two dicks.
He's fucking amazing. In fact, he is in my favorite comic book TV show, which is the only show that I put. I'll leave it for now.
Look at those pictures of him in the pyramids. Oh, anyway, I'm sorry, but the thing about the Coen brothers thing that they said on We Hate Movies, they're like, why are all these great actors from Coen brothers regulars in these fucking Transformers movies?
They need paychecks.
And well, they started to say like, yeah, but they said specifically like they wanted to redo their bathrooms in their mansions, so they started calling it the Coen brothers bathroom projects or something like that. Like imagine between takes, like John Turturro and Francis McDormand are just like, hey, what are Joel and Ethan up to right now? Like, I guess their whole point was like, this was between Coen brothers movies, so this is what they did for like redoing their bathroom money, basically. I'm sure they made way more money than you would ever need to redo a bathroom, but I'm no celebrity, so what do I know? I love two CGI dumb robots chatting with each other.
Anyways, I was saying, best comic show made in a very, very long time. Actually starred Alan
Tudyk. Think it's literally
Two
like
dicks.
two dicks, but Tudyk.
And Brandon Fraser, Doom Patrol. I put it above Legion, and I put it above The Boys, both of which I thought were fucking great. Like those, that's probably my trifecta of best comic shows, with like it being Doom Patrol, then The Boys, then Legion, basically in that order. And Doom Patrol is criminally, well, unseen. It's not underrated. Like, it's got fucking great reviews, but I don't think anyone fucking watched it except for me and like 10 critics.
Never even heard of it until now.
Amazing. It's absolutely amazing and strange. Just like, it's just so fucking weird. That's why I like it.
I love weird shit. I'll check it out. I hope Bumblebee pisses on someone
I hope
again.
he dies. I know he doesn't. I'm so sick of fucking Bumblebee.
We never really, I mean, we have been really talking over a lot of stuff, which we should be, but like, I think actually there's more of like the remix vocal stuff maybe coming up in the latter movies, because I didn't notice much of it.
No,
in
I
the
feel like
first
he's
two.
done a lot, actually.
Well, then I was not paying attention.
Is he going to Taekwondo?
He's like
Amazing.
he's being tickled.
I love John Malkovich.
Malkovich?
Jovovich.
Mila Malkovich.
John Jovovich.
Even my laptop is a living being. I hate these little fucking robots so much. I don't care if it gave Tom Kenny another paycheck on top of his SpongeBob money. It sucks so hard. And so does this Victoria's Secret model.
She doesn't bother me that much.
She's annoying.
Why?
I don't know. Just I'm annoyed by her presence. Alan Tudyk, he did the voice of the, he used to do like Rogue One, right?
Yeah.
He does the sort of, he does the main robot in that movie.
Oh, I knew that.
And he also does, there's some other like voice role he did that was really good. Now I can't remember what it was. But yeah, Alan Tudyk is really good. Why is she carrying that fucking rabbit?
Because it reminds her of Sam.
I think it's so supposed to be a symbol of Megan Fox, honestly, more than anything else. She literally says in the beginning of that first movie, "I'm not your bunny."
She has like a $200,000 car. Why the fuck does Sam have to work? He's like with super rich girl. I get why he broke up with Megan Fox's character. She was a mechanic. This girl has like $200,000 cars. I'd break up with Megan Fox too for.
But also, did you see the house that he grew up in with his parents?
Yeah,
He's like a only child in like a.
That's true.
In like a super
But his dad's
wealthy
cheap.
suburb. It's that whole annoying thing of movies where like a character is totally well off, but they have to pretend like he's still like the working common man.
That's actually an annoying real life thing where totally well off people have to pretend like they're common working people.
Yeah, people try to outpour each other even though they have like a fucking
She broke the bunny.
She ripped off Megan Fox's leg?
Oh, foot. She said foot. It's a lucky fucking rabbit foot.
Oh, right. That makes more sense. Oh, man, John Turturro, you've fallen so far into millions of dollars. I've heard that he's directed a couple of his own movies and that they're really terrible. John Turturro.
Believe it.
Like really bad indie movies. That's just what I've heard. Word on the street. You've seen the Buzz Aldrin video where he punches out that guy?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh, man. There's this guy who's a skeptic about the moon landing. Not even just a skeptic, like he's convinced the moon landing was fake.
Well,
and he like stalked Buzz Aldrin and confronted him in person and said, "You never landed on the moon. Just admit it. Just fucking admit it. You never were there." And like 80-year-old Buzz Aldrin just clocks this guy and like knocks him, not literally makes him unconscious, but fucking like knocks him over. It's a classic YouTube video. Are you looking it up?
No.
Oh. Damn. I thought I was actually getting you hyped up about Buzz Aldrin.
No, I'll look it up.
They just said Dark Side of the Moon again. Is that Wonder Woman? Gal Gadot?
Was it? I was a.
I don't think it is, but from one angle it looked like her. No, it's not. Although she is in the Fast and Furious movies. Which weirdly I don't remember her being in. I know she's in them, but during the Insane Marathon, I don't remember seeing her. Alan Tudyk's being a badass right now. He's waving 2 guns around at once, and you're missing it.
No, I'm watching Buzz. Buzz is in a really nice suit in this video.
Oh, yeah. You can turn on the sound, man. I don't care. It's kind of great to hear when the guy like talks shit to him, and then he punches him out.
Shoot up there. So it's keep. All right. Well, then I do my best. You gotta keep shooting, man. Okay. Well, you can put it on your shoulder. Don't be shy. You're the one who said you walked in the bin when you didn't. Calling the kettle black if ever thought of it. Saying I misrepresented away from me. You're a coward. And a
He actually warns him. He's like, "Get away from me."
Well, he doesn't knock him out, but it seems like a good punch, though.
I mean, he clocks him. That's all I really meant to say. He gets a solid for an old man. Like he's literally like 80 in that video. I'm pretty sure. Maybe a little younger than 80, but probably not much. All right. I need the powder room. It looks like Deadpool. Deadpool bot.
Deadpool bot?
Yeah, the red one. It was just like using like these like whip things. I don't know.
That one has dreadlocks.
Yeah, it does. Oh man, this is where all the fucking humanoid characteristics come in to like ridiculous degree. The Leonard Nimoy bot also has a scraggly beard, metal beard.
I wish I had a scraggly metal beard.
Oh, look at this badass computerized action sequence. B is gonna save him. Have you noticed he's just calling Bumblebee B now?
I have not.
He just did it a second ago. Oh, look, it's supposed to be funny because he's screaming in a female way.
He always does that in the movies.
Yeah, that seems pronounced, though. I think I may be cribbing a little bit from the interpretive video that I watched that I sent you that I don't think you watched. Which is good, because, like, we need original thoughts on this very important film viewing. Look at the blood, man. Look at the fucking blood.
What's the blood made out of?
It's just like motor oil, man. But it's like, that was literally like crimson, like motor oil, like flying out of its body.
This looks like downtown
Also,
Savannah, Georgia.
I say
that is downtown Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, they globe hop like way so much in the latter three movies.
Huh.
They were in Milwaukee. They were in now they're in Atlanta, you said?
No, it looks like Savannah.
Oh, Savannah, sorry.
But now I'm not sure. Maybe they're still in Milwaukee.
No,
maybe it's just like a street that looks like Savannah.
I think the Milwaukee thing was a one-off thing. This doesn't look like anywhere I've seen in Milwaukee. I just like have not been paying attention to. They globe hop.
I mean, it's also possible that it's supposed to be Milwaukee, but it's being filmed in like Atlanta, Georgia, because like, or say I said Savannah, but like Georgia has like a lot of.
They do a lot of filming there. Yeah. Oh, that's like where the Marvel studios are. No, I don't think they're supposed to be in Milwaukee anymore. I think the Milwaukee Museum thing was like a one-off thing where you just meet that handsome, obvious to-be villain. But I don't know. I have no idea. They might be in Egypt right now, for all I know. Oh, is he turning bad now? Look at the scraggly metal beard. Oh, damn, cold-blooded. I don't know which robot he just killed, but I think he was an important one. And he's also bleeding.
Ironhide, right?
Probably. Come on. I say once again, where the fuck is Jazz?
He'll arrive.
Jazz was the one I was looking forward to laughing at the most, and I feel like I've either just totally missed him.
You've built Jazz up in your head a little bit too much, I think.
No, God damn it, I know he's real. I'm looking at his wiki right now. It doesn't say which movies he's in.
I thought you hated jazz music.
No, I've never said that, ever. I like jazz. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but... He's in the first movie, it says. Maybe he's only in the first one. It looks like he's only in the first movie, and somehow I overlooked him in the... No, I was right! He's the one who did the fucking, like...
Backflip onto a car?
Yes, exactly. That was Jazz. We were just talking too much to hear his, like, jive-talking shit. Which is fine. But I do kind of wish Jazz was back.
I think these movies would have been better if they did the cartoon thing where it was really just focused on the Transformers and not people.
I disagree, man. I've already said my piece on, like...
No, they could have done like character stuff with the Transformers.
If they were more like anthropomorphized, yeah. I mean, the movies are gonna go more in that direction. I can pretty much guarantee that. But like, it's still, everything is still centered around human activity, though, mostly.
I just have a hard time relating to humans.
See what I keep saying I'm looking forward to the next thing, even though this whole time I've been saying number 3 is going to be awesome. But,
is it awesome?
This is the best one so far, in my opinion. I like it better than the first one.
Like, I feel my attention span going away more now. But I think it probably is, but I also feel my attention span, like, waning.
I mean...
I did just eat 4 slices of pizza, which made me feel a little sick.
The second one was so lame that this one is I don't know. There's like the stars in this one make it better. Like the fact that Malkovich is in it, make Frances McDormand, Leonard Nimoy. Who else? I'm not sure if this is the one where John Goodman and Steve Buscemi show up. That might be the next one. But all of the conspiratorial shit connected to like the U.S. presidents, I think we maybe have even missed it.
No, that was backstory to Michaela. I need to go back. I need the backstory. He just talked about how Michaela dumped him. He filled in the blanks. Okay.
Oh, he said he was dumped. Okay. So...
Oh, God, I feel like I missed something very important. They filled in something that should have been filled in.
It wasn't that
earlier.
important. He's just saying he was dumped. And look what the mother just pulled out, this book.
Yeah, but the mother is sad because, like, the new girlfriend is about to dump him.
Yeah, but she's showing her son a book about how to please a pussy. Do you see that?
Your mom never did that for you?
I already told you the weird story about my mom. I think that's back on...
And that ended with your mom pushing the girl out of the way and be like, you're doing it wrong. Let me show you how to please my son.
Dude.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm taking it too far.
No, how did you know? Were you there? Have you always been with me?
I just know what Milwaukeeans are like.
Have there always been... What is it? One set of footprints?
Are those giant containers of plutonium?
No, transformium.
Or time travel?
I'm telling you, there's literally a substance called transformium in these movies. Oh, wait. This is one of the best parts of the movie ever. This is why number 3 is great. It's shit like this. Defile Lincoln. This shit is hilarious. He just fucking murked the Lincoln Memorial.
Good.
But wait, it gets better. It gets better. That's not even this, where he's sitting on the throne replacing Lincoln. These robots look exactly the fucking same. Optimus Prime comes off as a little bitch in this movie. Like, oh, Daddy Sentinel, how could you be evil all this time? This is kind of giving you what you want, man. It's giving the robots more, like, personal life in a way.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And now they're all fucking... They were just waiting underneath the surface of the moon for what? For this? I guess that's what it was. I will also say, just to try to keep your spirits up as much as possible, when Wahlberg takes over as the star, there's so much more to laugh at because he's just such a ridiculous human being, and his character is basically supposed to be like the most genius on the planet, but it's Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, so he plays Elon Musk.
No, it's just like, imagine Mark Wahlberg thinking he's a genius and people actually believing it.
Full stop. I don't think Elon Musk is the most genius on the planet.
Well, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
But I think Elon
But
Musk
it's worse than that because he's actually supposed to be like a rags to riches, like down home. Okay. On top of all that, he's supposed to be a Texan. But he's just speaking in his Wahlberg, like, Bostonian accent the whole time. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm from West Texas, bro. I'm a genius inventor, bro. It's fucking ridiculous. And TJ Miller is his, like, comedic sidekick. Mr. Inappropriate, burn. They look like the most unnatural couple, and not just in the sense of like she's too good looking for him or something. It's a bad combination somehow. It's just hard to believe her as a sort of normal person. Ooh, I'm narrating my evil plan to you. What is this, a DeLorean?
No, it's a Mercedes.
I know, I just wanted to say something dumb about
Oh,
cars.
God, it's a Transformer, actually.
It's a DeLorean. It's a
Oh,
Mercedes.
God.
It's a Transformer.
It's going to eat the girl.
No, it just spit them out perfectly and then re-entrapped her perfectly without chopping her to bits. That's what I love about these dumb fucking Transformer movies is like when they transform or untransform with people inside them, somehow the people are just like perfectly fine. We never went. Oh, wait. They actually showed them on the moon already. I liaise? I didn't know that was a verb.
Has Sam Knight not learned how to fight in like his years of battling robots? I feel like he should.
It
be
feels like years to us because it feels like years of watching these movies.
I
But
feel like he
I
should
think
be
it's
a
only.
badass
I
by
think
now,
it's only
though.
been like 2 years in movie
But I mean,
time.
2 years time, you can learn a lot about. Well, I guess those are like 5 trained bodyguards.
He was
though.
a high school student, then he was a college student, and then now he's like.
He's surprisingly
unemployed.
like. I mean, like he's a little depressed in this movie, but he's surprisingly cheerful for actually all the shit he's been through. You'd think he'd have like some major PSTD problems.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Like he hasn't even went through like the training for like handling that shit. I just don't think his character's as developed as he could have been.
In the Transformers franchise? No way. Magical watch? Oh, he just laid out all the science right in my face right after I said magical watch. That was a real booyah moment for the movie. Movie 1, Joshua 0. Soundwave. Soundwave's one of them. Okay, so now we've got Collateral. Have we seen the president yet in this movie?
No.
I don't believe we have, because it's the star that wait. I think the president is a star that I was telling you is going to show up.
So
That
the
hasn't
president
yet.
of the world's not Optimus Prime yet?
President of the United States is what I mean.
Why haven't they made Optimus Prime president? Americans would vote for Optimus Prime if he was
Optimus
real.
Prime's a fucking cuck, man. Especially right now.
People love voting for cucks.
He got super cucked by Spockbot. I can't believe we haven't seen the president character yet. Or is that in the next movie? See, I'm confused by all this shit. No, it is this movie. I'm pretty sure. Also, I remember hearing about, and maybe we talked over it, a sequence where they go through the history of all the presidents, but we only saw JFK, right? Did we see like Nixon portrayed?
No.
I think at some point we're supposed to see like all the presidents from JFK
It's going to turn out that Nixon
to
was
the
a bad
current
guy.
one. Man, your predictions are just... You've got a very good record. No, but there's I'm almost positive it's in this movie. There's a really bad portrayal of even Obama in the movie. So they like recognize the president of the moment as being the president at some point. Unless I'm totally imagining that. I don't know. Maybe it's just the bad JFK hologram thing they did. But I thought there was like a whole thing of like kind of like Hall of Presidents type thing in this movie. I don't know. There's still like almost an hour left of this movie, so anything's possible. Oh, Francis McDormand. I love you so much, but God, I think that's John Goodman, the big fat one.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, and there's a Scottish one too. I forgot about that. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not here. Sorry. There's some moment in one of these movies where John Turturro basically like says what everyone, or not what everyone, but what like we would be thinking while watching the movies, where he's like, stop with all the extemporaneous dialogue and get to the fucking point. It's like, yeah, you could say that about the whole fucking franchise. Have you seen Blood Simple, the first Coen Brothers movie?
I have not.
Oh, dude. You gotta see it. Francis McDormand is great in it. Not bad to look at either. I got to see it in the theater here in Seoul, like, I don't know, God, probably like a year ago now. It was playing at like one weird...
In the before times?
Yeah, in the before times. It was playing at this like tiny little like... Actually, it was like part of like a kind of, not one of the big theater chains, but like maybe one of the sort of art house theater chains. But anyway, it was like in its own little tiny theater on the very top, like the 11th floor. And I went and saw it like in the morning before I had to go to work. And I was so shocked that anyone else was in the theater besides me. There's like two other people besides me. And anyway, it's a really good memory. But one of the weird things about it was there was probably like, I don't know, 30 seats in this little tiny theater. And I just like sat down wherever I felt like, because I was like, nobody else is going to come here, so I don't care what it says on my ticket. And still this lady came up to me and was like, you're in my seat. I was like, out of all the seats, I picked the one that is on your ticket. And she made me move. And I was like, fine, like I don't care, like I can also sit, like it would have been really funny if I just moved one over and sat right next to her.
She would have demanded to look at your ticket.
No, like, I mean, I got up right away, but I was like, I just thought it was really weird.
Did it make you go to your ticket seat?
Weird coincidence. No, I just picked another seat that felt right. But I was just amazed that like anybody else, like even in a city of 10 million people, would be there at like 10 in the morning to see the first Coen Brothers film. It's really good, though. It's a really good movie.
Goodbye, Optimus Prime. Goodbye, Bumblebee.
Oh, man. Shia LaBeouf is a good actor. He's almost making me feel emotions about these CGI abominations. This is all the remix shit I was thinking of. I think they also have him quote Spock saying some famous Spock line from Star Trek.
Live long and prosper.
I think a little less. Wait, what? No, actually, what it is the evil Spock bot says almost word for word some famous line from Star Trek, I think. And it's not live long and prosper. It's like, fuck, I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Back in Milwaukee. That's right in front of Lake Michigan. That what you would like to call Lake Chicago, which should be an ocean, God damn it.
Doesn't have any salt.
I literally have no idea what's going on plot-wise, but it doesn't matter. Somebody's going into space.
The Transformers. They're going home. The Autobots are going home.
All right. Wait a goddamn second here. Why are they in a fucking space shuttle? Also, how could they fit inside of that thing?
They explained that they had a Autobot space shuttle in a government facility that they had found. And they're sending them to space in their Autobot space shuttle.
That just looks like a normal human spacecraft.
Oh, yeah.
And C, I don't know if I even said B, but C, they can fucking fly through space on their own accord. Or at least
they agreed to go in the space shuttle.
At least Optimus Prime can. I don't know about Bumblebee. Oh shit, it's like the Challenger. Fuck.
Starscream. Good.
Wait, is Starscream good or bad?
He's a bad guy.
Okay.
In fact, in the cartoons, there's a whole series where he defeats Megatron and becomes the leader of the Decepticons.
Nice.
Sam looks sad.
He does look sad.
I was sad once.
And never again. You learned your lesson about that shit. Chicago. I don't care. I've got no pride. And I never even really lived in the city limits. That's not totally true. I did from like age 0 to 4.
This is evil.
What happened to Two Dick's neck? Does he have two necks now? Trump Tower. It is kind of like he just came over from the Fast and Furious franchise.
He does have that awesome SS Charger. Charger SS.
Sweet car.
Charger Super Sport. It is a sweet car.
I
mean, it really is a sweet car.
What happened to John Malkovich? Did he die?
I don't know. Maybe Patrick Dempsey.
We still haven't seen the president yet?
Nope.
Jesus God. They're really like holding their cards close to the chest / vest. I've heard both of those sayings are equally correct. I don't know which one sounds better though. Cybertron is the planet, right?
Right.
This movie would be made better by the introduction of Krang. Krang is in the second Michael Bay Turtles movie.
That's awesome.
It looks really bad, but it's fucking funny as hell. I was just thinking, like, Zack Snyder probably watches Michael Bay movies and is like, what a pussy. I could do this so much grittier. And that's basically the invention of Zack Snyder's style. Is like watching Michael Bay and going, I can do it grittier and darker. Zack Snyder made one good movie. Do you know which one? His first movie.
300?
Dawn of the Dead remake.
Oh, right. I forgot he did that. 300 is the only one I find watchable. Well, I like Dawn of the Dead remake, but I didn't realize he made that until just now.
Because it's totally not like his other shit. He hadn't found his, like, slow-mo, gritty, like, everything is just fucking, like, filter on filter on filter style. And Dawn of the Dead is not even, like, great. It's just, like, a decent, like, zombie movie. And it's also just a remake. I think they filmed that in Milwaukee, actually, for some reason. Or maybe it's supposed to take place in Milwaukee.
So what? He's out there collecting his soldier friends?
Looks like it. They're, like, getting the band back together. What is this sensitive music?
Where's Dom and Vin Diesel? Wait, Dom and Vin Diesel is the same person.
Is this Coldplay?
Where's Dom and, what's Paul Walker's character's name? Vince?
I almost just said dead.
It's Vince, right?
No, Vince was the other. Vince was the, like...
The bad guy.
Vince.
Right?
No. Vince was the guy who knocked up
Yeah,
the sister.
The guy who seemed like a bad guy but wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah. The guy who almost dies in the first one.
Yeah.
In the, like, the only memorable scene in the first movie. The truck chase scene or whatever. I think that's Vince. Yeah. Second mention of Trump Tower. I wonder, would Trump Tower or whatever corporation owns that have to pay the Transformers movie? Or vice versa?
Other way around.
But then, I sound really stupid right now, but I'm going to just go ahead with it. Then why the fuck does Mountain Dew pay Transformers a bunch of money?
I don't know.
It seems like product placement is product placement. To me, it sounds like they're like product placing Trump Tower. I don't know. I don't understand how this shit works. I used to think about this when I watched Seinfeld, actually, because in Seinfeld, they always had showed in the kitchen. Jerry Seinfeld would have like 10 or 12 boxes of breakfast cereal all lined up, like in view.
Yeah.
And I always thought, who pays who for this? Like, It seems like the cereal company would be the one to pay Seinfeld, but yeah, because like, what good does it do the Seinfeld show to be like, look at these cereal brands? I may possibly be getting drunk.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just talking like an idiot. I may start caffeinating myself again soon.
Maybe I should do that again soon.
I think you should. You seem like you're fading, man.
I'm full of pizza. Give me a moment.
Just trying to help.
Wait, who are these people? Where are these? I thought all the Autobots left.
Not all of them, and that's John. That's Fat John Goodman bot. I'm pretty sure the red one. Wait, is that Optimus Prime?
It is.
Oh, it was all fake? See, I told you they couldn't fit in that fucking space shuttle. It was literally a deception. So now I don't know who to believe. The Autobots are using deception techniques? I thought that's what Decepticons did. See, that's Deadpool bot. I'm going to give them all my own nicknames. That fat one is John Goodman bot for sure. This fucking Scotsman. That's not John Goodman's voice. There's multiple fat bots? Come on. I think John Goodman doesn't show up till the fourth one then. Yeah, because the John Goodman fat bot also, like I said, smokes a cigar, which it looks like he's just smoking a piece of himself. And then there's also the Steve Buscemi bot, who's like a hoarder who just like grabs bits and pieces of scraps and puts them on himself. Oh, he's lost his voice. What's the word? Capabilities. Can't speak. Robot can't speak. I don't know why I find it funny that she's just using the telescope to see these robots. Yeah, small talk between killer robots.
Did it show where Megatron got that cape?
I'd like to think that it's that American flag that got ripped off the bridge in the other movie.
That makes sense.
I don't think it is. When we were like really, really talking over everything and Megatron landed in the middle of somewhere in Africa and he started like hand feeding wild animals, which was weird. And talking to them. He was like talking to these wild animals all by himself. He was like, I am Megatron, zebra, hippo, do you hear me? Like, I think that's where the cape probably originates from. I don't know. No idea.
What a nice...
Let's look for some product placement in that fridge. I thought I saw some sparkling water.
Is this where she kills him?
Some Perrier. This is a dragon bot. Classic. That's fucking Back to the Future. That is straight up ripoff.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that's an homage, Michael Bay. That was literally Back to the Future 2?
I know.
Was it Back to the Future 2, though?
Yeah, Back to the Future 2.
I mean, whatever. I'm not mad about it. I'm actually just kind of excited that I noticed it. I would be mad if Michael Bay claimed that he, like, came up with that or some shit. Because that is clearly...
I doubt he would claim that. He sucks, but I doubt he would claim that.
He does suck. Do you know what the name of his production company is?
Bad Boy Producing.
No, I think that's Bad Boy Records is Puff Daddy's record company. But Platinum Dunes. And, like, the visual of it is just, like, a bunch of beautiful white sand dunes. Clearly a reference to doing a bunch of cocaine. I mean, I feel like it must be. Michael Bay seems very much like a cocaine kind of guy.
By that you mean rich?
That plus also just like the kind of like self-aggrandizing, like you think like every thought you have is genius or whatever, like when you get loaded on blow. I don't know. Yeah, I could picture him like doing a bunch of coke and not realizing that he's ripping off Back to the Future 2 and thinking that he came up with this amazing idea. It's going to be so dramatic. You're going to think he's dead, but then actually he's not. He's going to rise up.
Why do they need to be seen? What's wrong with just talking about voice?
They're paranoid. Also, plot stuff. Oh, right. Chicago just gets destroyed in this movie. I think that's what happens. It's a real Man of Steel situation once again. Maybe Michael Bay has some beef with Chicago. I almost want to think that he's like must be from the Midwest, since this is like Chicago and Milwaukee, so
that's possible.
Centric to that. If I had to guess, though, I would say Michael Bay's from one of the coasts, a coastal elite. Wingsuit. Oh, dude, you're almost getting your wish right here.
Almost.
Except, yeah, they're not doing it with
I
cars.
Do a wingsuit. It looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've watched some YouTube videos. People like flying through like tight, like canyon areas on those wingsuit things. There's this guy, I can't remember his name, it's Dan something. This friend of mine who is into like really into like hiking and like rock climbing and stuff.
Yeah.
He showed me these videos one time when we were fucking like really fucked up. So I've smoked meth. I'll say that on the podcast. And during that time,
I have not.
I did, and I was, gets you real fucking high. And then I felt like dying when I came down from it.
Real fucking energetic.
My friend was really into it at the time. He was visiting. Anyway, but he showed me these videos of this insane, like, free climbing guy who like he literally didn't use any equipment, any ropes, and he would like climb these insane like vertical things, but like not slowly and methodically. Like he would like run up them like fucking Spider-Man, basically. I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but
Alex Honnold? Was the climber Alex Honnold?
I want to say it was Dan something.
Oh, Alex Honnold's the most famous free climber in the world. The guy's like amazing. He's like,
Well, the guy I'm talking about actually ended up dying from doing
okay, Alex Honnold's still alive.
from doing this stunt where they mismeasured like the length of some rope, or like I forget exactly what he did, but he was like basically swinging through like a gorge or something crazy like that.
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
It's Dan. I swear it's Dan something. If you search like free climber Dan, I bet it comes up.
I used to like climbing.
But those videos like blew my mind. I mean, I guess especially at that particular time. But I remember watching them later too. And
speaking of climbing, did you watch that 24-hour movie with Franco?
127 hours.
Yeah, that one.
No, I never watched it.
It's also about a climber. I liked that movie. It's actually really good.
I've heard it's good. I like kind of like survival movies.
It's fucking rough to watch, though. I mean, like
He saws off his own arm, right?
yeah, I've also read the book that's based on, but it's not rough to. But no, Alex Honnold, they made like a really great documentary about him recently. He's crazy.
We'll have to get some meth and watch some free climbing videos sometime.
Free Solo, that was the one. Free Solo is a really good movie, man. Highly recommend it.
Sounds good to me.
It's where Alex Honnold does El Capitan's 900-meter vertical rock face without any like gloves or whatever. Yosemite, any ropes or whatever.
Yeah, that's what this other guy I was talking about did. Like, I think he didn't even have a glove. I think he might have even done like barefoot, like crazy shit.
Yeah, I know they did like a study of Alex Honnold, and basically the guy just doesn't feel fear. Like, he's kind of autistic about rock climbing. Like, it's really just about the only way to explain the climbs he does is in as in like whatever fear receptors that should be going off your brain when you do that type of stuff. He just kind of lacks.
Or they like maybe hyper focus him or something.
Yeah.
Like, Dan Osman, that's the guy I'm thinking of. Yeah, he did some pretty wild shit. Like speed climbing, like... Yeah, damn, this shit is crazy.
Korea has some of the best climbers in the world right now. Just kind of random. I've got a good friend here that's super into climbing stuff. Okay, yeah, I know this guy. He died a while ago. 98?
Yeah, but look how fucking fast he goes, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The thing is, too, it's kind of sad since you know how he dies. Like, when you see these interviews with him and he's just people are asking him, like, aren't you afraid of dying and stuff? Like, you've got, like, a wife and kids, and he's just kind of like, no, I'm not afraid. Like, you know, you gotta, you know, he has, like, kind of blasé answer or whatever, but, yeah. Dan Osman.
I guess Alex Honnold quotes Dan Osman as one of his heroes. I guess that makes a lot of sense.
It makes total sense. Yeah, the way he died.
And I guess
I don't remember exactly, but it was something of like literally like it did involve some ropes.
yeah.
But I think he was just like free jumping, and like the bungees were like just measured wrong, or like they used the wrong material,
Sure,
and he just fucking splatted.
It's just dangerous. I guess Alex Hinault in 2016 beat Dan Osman's speed climb up Lover's Leap, which was like what Dan Osman was famous for.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
These effects are not bad.
No, they're cool.
I do like the tilting high rise. It's got a cool like vertigo effect. I'll give Michael Bay that.
I think Michael Bay does fine effects and stuff.
Well, that was just like Batman in The Dark Knight in Hong Kong. I saw that movie too recently, I guess. Why is the gun growling? Jump out the window, they say. Jump. Keep saying the word jump. Tell us what you're doing. Telegraph it more. This is also like The Dark Knight. Man, Michael Bay is a fucking thief. This is literally like that scene where what's her name like slides out of the dinner party when Heath Ledger's Joker says, "Poor choice of words. Let her go." I guess I am just kind of like itching to call Michael Bay a fucking fraud and a thief. But that really did remind me of that scene in that movie. But this is kind of cool, this part. I don't mind it as an action sequence. I like diagonal shit where gravity is bringing you towards the edge of something. That's some Zack Snyder slow-mo. Look at that coffee cup. That was bad. Just that coffee cup was
Who
like
was it that
they
fell out of the window
they
and
spent
died?
way less money on that coffee cup, and that's why it looked kind of shitty. Look at it, they showed it again. And now this is very reminiscent of that first Avengers movie. Oh wait, but that came out after this, didn't it? Isn't it? Am I crazy? It looks just like the fucking alien snake-like thing. But I think that was like a year after this.
What are you talking about? Alien Speaks from the Avengers?
The first Avengers movie, the very big climactic battle scene in that movie. There's like that kind of those like snake-like alien
Yeah,
whatnots.
it does look really similar.
But I think this movie came out before that.
Did it?
Yeah, this is 2011. I think Avengers was 2012.
Oh, I'm not sure. That's possible.
I think it is. I don't know why I know that, but I'm pretty sure it is. This actually looks way cooler, I gotta say, than that Avengers shit.
I liked that first Avengers movie a lot.
It's fine.
The second one's pretty terrible, though.
Which one is the second one? Oh, with
Age of
James
Ultron,
Spader.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not good. At least they have that scene in Seoul. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
But it's only cool because it's like, hey, I know that place. But I felt a way more, hey, I know that place with this movie, with the Milwaukee Art Museum.
I'm coming for you.
This is some video game ass shit right here. This is where my eyes start to close,
Here's
man.
the thing, video games are cooler than this.
Yeah,
I don't know why you hate video games so much.
I'm talking just graphics, man. I'm talking graphics. I'm saying like there's some of the CG looks pretty good in these movies, but then every now and then it just looks real fucking chintzy and on a video game level. And I know like video game graphics have like gotten really good, but they're probably no better than the graphics in this movie. Can't imagine they are.
Well, the newest games are better than this movie.
Like my brother, the last like video game thing I even saw, like sort of new game, was probably like 2 years ago. My brother showed me the trailer for some game. It was like super popular. The character was the guy from Walking Dead.
Oh, Death Stranding. That's a Kojima game.
Yeah.
That game's incredible.
My brother showed me the trailer for it, and like that was probably the most realistic sort of looking graphics I've seen in a game.
That game's incredible. Beautiful story. It's almost like
Even the trailer was like incredible.
Kojima kind of predicted COVID virus in that game. Much like he predicted the terrorist state with Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Kojima is just a fucking genius.
I didn't realize it was the same guy. Why does that robot have fucking feather hair? I've just thought about that after seeing that robot for like 3.5 hours.
So, like, the newest generation of games are coming out now, and they all look, like, way better than that.
Really? I guess, I mean, video games make more money than cinema. Like on the whole,
and
right?
I think there's a big argument that is taken more seriously now, but video games are underappreciated as art. And none of them are. A lot of them are just, like, blockbuster games, but much like there's movies and there's blockbusters, there are games that are literally just art, in my opinion.
I believe it. I've never doubted that. I've always believed it. It's just one of those things of like,
no,
it's the same exact thing of like, why haven't you seen that movie that you know is going to be good, that you've heard all your friends talk about, but you just haven't watched it for some reason? That's the same way that I am with games.
It's a time investment thing too. You can only have so many hobbies, so many interests. I get that.
That's what I mean. That's all I'm saying. Oh, here comes more of this fucking spittle. Insect feet.
I wish I had insect feet.
I also don't know who this baddie is.
That's Starscream, dude. He's been in every movie so far.
They all look the fucking same.
You can't tell. You can tell because he's so wide.
No, I can't tell. That's my problem. I can't tell.
Whoa, Sam got a cool Mega Man blaster arm. That's awesome. I want a Mega Man blaster arm.
So is he like second in command to the main baddie in every movie?
Yeah, he's like the first mate.
Wait, what happened to Leonard Nimoy? Did he die? I hope we're that far along in the movie.
I think he's off doing other evil shit.
Fuck. I wish he was dead, because that would mean this movie's almost over.
This is obviously the third act, dude.
I know it's the third act, but the third act in these movies can go on for like an hour.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, man, the last movie is almost 3 hours long. I mean, okay, it's probably 15 minutes of credits, so it's like 2.5, but that's 2.5 solid movie minutes, like not counting, the credits. And the fourth one is like almost just as long, I'm pretty sure. And this one's actually shorter than those, I think. I mean, we're basically at the... Whatever. I should really follow that really good advice and not think about the time and just watch it. I mean, I'm good. I am going to start drinking coffee, though, after this.
I'm good, but I might have to stand up for like 15 minutes in a second.
You're not going to stand for 15 minutes.
That's probably true. I'm just feeling that like sort of like airplane ass where you've just sat for 8 hours.
Do some jumping jacks, run around.
I don't want to go that far.
Do 1,000 crunches.
Hey, since we look, I used to like exercise a lot, but since becoming a podcaster, I realized exercise.
Don't you dare blame podcasting for what was already in your life.
Last year was the year of marathons. This is the year of sitting.
Dude, we're in the middle of a marathon right now.
That's true. We could have watched this on treadmills.
That's for next time.
Josh and Jason podcast while running on treadmills and watching an 18-hour movie series.
See, that's what we do when we're ready to die. When we're ready to commit suicide, that's how we're going to go out.
That will be.
Actually, you know what we should...
I promise that will be our first live stream. We're going to get 2 treadmills and record us talking while we're on the treadmills, running at a 10 mile or a 1 mile in 10-minute pace.
It just reminds me of this amazing YouTube guy from like way back in the day of like early YouTube. I might have told you about this. I can't remember. There's this guy who did this like public access show. He's like this like guy, like middle-aged guy, like balding. He wears like a really like rumpled suit and tie. He runs on a treadmill while he's like being filmed. Like for
I've seen these.
You know about him?
Yeah.
It's like it's just literally called like it's like jogging, painting, and making mixed drinks, and then he's also taking live phone calls at the same time. It's amazing. I follow that guy on social media still. He's still like is doing all this weird shit like that. Like making these really bad paintings while he's running on the treadmill, making mixed drinks with a blender. No, I think like when we're ready, when like the suicide cast, we gotta get some sports cars, an airplane, and a couple of wireless mics. And we'll go back to where it all started, recreate the this looks exactly like that fucking Avengers beast machine, whatever the fuck it was. The bridge is coming down over the filthy Chicago River. Dankeschön. Yeah, like this is... I didn't realize how much of this movie is in Chicago. Like, this is like almost the whole movie. It's feeling like now. At least the third act. This 68-minute third act.
Must be. I think Michael Bay likes to film his movies like they're all the third act.
It does kind of feel that way, but it's hard to know now because we've just watched almost 3 full movies. I guess this is kind of the point. Get disoriented. Try to see under the layers of no prisoners, only trophies. Look at this fucking robot. It's got a mustache. Or are those supposed to be teeth? He's got fucking hair. He looks like the Crypt Keeper. Oh,
no, not scientist robot.
not the friendly Crypt Keeper. He just beheaded his ass.
Bumblebee, get mad. Super Saiyan Bumblebee.
He's sad, though.
Super Saiyan Bumblebee. Sam, you gotta say Bumblebee. He saved you so many times.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is not gonna stand for that shit. B!
Michaela, show up now and save Bumblebee. I mean, yeah, you probably had good reasons to break up with Sam, but Michaela, it's your time to shine. Where are you, Michaela?
What if she just?
Where are you?
What if she just sky dove down in a fucking sports car?
A fucking Gundam. A fucking Gundam that she got from a Gundam colony.
I'd rather see it just like come down with like Dominic Toretto in the passenger seat.
Dominic Toretto could take one of these Transformers in a fist fight.
Yeah,
I could just
single-handedly.
feel it. He would fucking drive it.
Or
he would
a swarm of street sharks led by Dominic Toretto.
Dom would mount a Transformer and drive the fastest fucking quarter mile ever. And then he would tell Opti Prime about family.
And they'd all share.
God,
they'd all share a.
They would fucking.
They'd all share a
giant dinner.
They'd all share a giant Corona the size of a skyscraper at the very end. all with a bunch of long straws coming out of it. Family. Is that Starscream?
Oh, I think that's.
Ooh, head blown off.
That's I don't remember that one's name.
Yeah, they all look the fucking same.
That was Soundwave.
Soundwave. Oh, Soundwave. See, these things, including the one in Avengers, they owe a huge debt to H.R. Giger and the Aliens design. I found out after a long time that his name is pronounced Giger, not Geiger.
I didn't know that.
I found out.
Because I was about to correct you and say Geiger.
I knew I could feel it. I could sense it in the air. That's one of those like, well, actually, it's not Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein's monster. Actually, it's Giger. Oh, wait, the whiskey's right here. Fuck. We're getting down there. Actually, I don't think I need any more coffee. Not yet. What? Oh. Crank steel. Why didn't they do all this shit like fucking 3 hours ago? Suddenly they have this perfect coordinated attacks plan.
Humans and machines come together.
I gotta say, the traditional bullets seem like a real waste of time on these creatures. But yet, they never stop with it. This constant rat-a-tat-tat. Oh, there's Leonard Nimoy. Has he just been standing there the whole time, not doing shit? Or is he doing, like, magic stuff? Oh, I see. He's trying to make their cyber world collide with the Earth or something? Something like that. I mean, Cybertron, forgive me. So, this is also the last you'll see of Sam Witwicky as well. It's Shia LaBeouf's last stand in the Transformers movies. I believe he just quit. I don't think he was let go. Or Michael Bay met Mark Wahlberg at a party and was like, this is my kind of guy right here. A real piece of shit. A real asshole. So, you know, the whole time I've been talking about where's the president? Where's the president?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the fourth movie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
It'd be so funny if the guy that I'm expecting just showed up right now in the last minute of the movie.
Well, I was just trying to get that amazing axe. He didn't have the axe in the last movie. That axe is badass.
Yeah, where does he get those?
So is this the last movie that
toys?
she's in?
Yeah, she's gone after this too.
Oh, who's the girl? in the new
Basically,
movie?
everybody's gone except Josh Duhamel, the guy who's leading the military there, and he has to take a back seat to Wahlberg, of course, because Wahlberg.
Bumblebee's in it? Sam sold Bumblebee?
Yeah,
That's so weird.
I think they make. I mean, in the fifth one, they definitely make mention of the fifth one. As I think I've said before, is all about the Witwicky bloodline, and they bring in all this Arthurian magic and shit.
But Sam's not in that one either?
He's not in any of them after this.
Interesting.
No, Wahlberg becomes. That's what I'm saying. Like, it becomes this absurd Wahlberg show where he's like, "I'm a genius inventor, bro."
I mean, that's fine. I actually think Shia LaBeouf is a better actor than Wahlberg.
Of course he is.
But I think Wahlberg is more fun in this type of movie.
You'll see, man.
Like,
he's fucking annoying as fuck.
I haven't seen them in these movies. I don't know. I feel like these type of movies actually work better for a Wahlberg than a Buff. Like, I don't know.
I totally agree with what you're saying, but
Thing is, I think both of them have decent acting skills. I don't hate Wahlberg. I could see him being very irritating.
Wahlberg is just personally a piece of shit.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't really know much about him.
He beat an old Vietnamese man to blindness
Really?
when he was a teenager.
Well, you can grow up a lot from being a teenager. You really can. But
Well, he was like I don't know, whatever.
is he still a piece of shit? He probably is.
He's like I don't know. He's like a conservative fucking Southie Boston guy. And he was like kind of like forced to confront the beating that he did of this man, and like the way he talked about it was so fucking gross and disingenuous. Like, it's like, what's the big deal? I was a kid. It's like, you beat a man until he went blind because he was Asian in your like, that's all. Yeah. Anyway, fuck Mark Wahlberg. But regardless of personal, real life shit about Mark Wahlberg, the idea of him being a brilliant inventor is hilarious in itself. More exposition. Freudian slip. I growl like a lion when I'm robotically angry.
So Megatron's about to go kill Sentinel.
I have no idea.
Sentinel's a fucking fire truck. Why does it say I'm killed Dempsey yet?
Yeah, he did promise he was going to kill him.
Yeah, it's like Chekhov's gun. It'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. Maybe that's why Sam's on in the next movie. He's in prison for killing the CEO.
He's in prison for when he snapped that guy's neck.
That makes sense. Sure, he saved the world, but you still have to go to prison if you kill somebody, right?
Man, this bot is taking a beating.
Optimus Prime's not doing well in this fight.
Huh. Highlander. This movie is a series of rip-offs of extremely popular movies.
Like I said, this is where Megatron kills Sentinel.
You're good at movies, man.
Thank you.
I mean, really, I was paying like no attention to any of that. I don't think he's going to kill this guy. It's going to be like some comedic, like, knock him out. Whoa, I'm totally wrong. Did he die?
Yeah, I think that would kill somebody.
I feel like it could still be left
He
up
just
to
hit him
like...
with like a concrete slab.
And he was electrocuted. I'm kind of imagining more of a thing where like they begrudgingly like respect each other at the end for some reason, but maybe not. But that also seems like weird. Nah, it's
But they're
anticlimactic.
destroying a planet right now. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they are destroying a whole bot planet. He's like a shield that he puts over his mouth.
Eh. What the?
Also, yeah, see, it's blood, man. It's fucking robot blood. These movies get increasingly more violent. The robot on robot violence.
Kill him.
Why was I created to have a stringy metallic beard for some reason? No mercy.
I don't really like the politics of this.
Optimus is sort of like a it's kind of like how people say Batman is like basically like a right-wing like authoritarian. That's kind of what this Optimus Prime is.
But Batman doesn't kill people.
Yeah, only in some iterations though. He kills lots of people in other shit. Certain comic lines, right?
Not really. The comics is where he usually doesn't kill anybody.
Really?
The only thing where he's really
There's so many versions, though.
the only place where he's really been known to kill people is the stupid snack Snyders.
No, he does it in the first Tim Burton movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Was it an accident?
No. He just like throws somebody off a building or something.
Oh, I do remember that.
Not the opening scene where he holds the guy over the edge because he lets that guy live, but there's some other part in that movie where he definitely kills somebody. And it's like you just don't really notice it because it's like, oh, it's like just fucking action going on. But I mean, it's still, the theory still holds that like Bruce Wayne is this like silver spoon, like, I don't know. I guess what he takes on like mobsters and shit.
Yeah.
But he's also like, he's also like fucking with like drug addicts and stuff, like in the first Tim Burton one. He's like, "You piece of trash heroin addict, I'm cleaning up these streets." It's kind of a right-wing fantasy in a weird way. Oh, how disgustingly cute. You gotta stop calling this robot B. And you guys, yep, I'm right. Bookend. Another voiceover from Optimus. There's the Mountain Dew robot still alive and well. He's like missing an arm. Oh God, what is this music? Off with you.
That was probably the best of them.
Yeah. We'll be back for the fourth one.